been a long time. You feel me? But I'm back at it. I'm talking kind of quiet, kind of low. I'm trying to keep it turned down because my baby mama at work. But this is your boy, Sir Charles Ringo. And this is another episode of my 2 Cent Show. And there's a couple of things I want to talk about. I'm actually going to probably display the 2 videos. But first thing I want to talk about, because I heard something that my baby mama was saying, talking to somebody on the phone, talk about like the number of homeless people in the country now and shit. And it's like, a lot of people are always talking about, like I heard somebody say that our country sends money to Ukraine and other countries to help them, but don't want to help the fuckers and the homeless people in their country, right? And at first, it's like, that's a good point. If you kind of got some, let me speak back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's say the motherfucker got a good point. You feel me? But at the same time, I live in Lakeland, Florida. You feel me? And it's homeless people. Homeless people everywhere. Like I remember back in my time, being homeless was something to be ashamed of. Somebody ran hard times, probably ended up with a drinking problem. And, they did what they did during the day. And then that night, they had to try to go sneak and hide, try to find somewhere to sleep at. Now, these dope heads are out in the open with it. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 90 degrees outside, you see these motherfuckers dead asleep at a bus stop. Motherfuckers bundled up at a store front. And I'm talking about like all times of the day, people sleeping on the sidewalk in the middle of the day. And that ain't just from being tired, because they don't do shit all day. And I'm not talking noise because I can't hold a job to save my life. But I'm not sitting out in the street, falling asleep during the day because I'm high off of Tunchi, coming down off of heroin or meth or whatever the fuck. You get what I'm saying? There used to be shame in being homeless. Now it's cool. It's this one dude. I don't know how long he been in the streets, but I know since I've been back from Oregon. I came back in Oregon like 7 years ago. Right, like 7 years ago. And from that time to now, I know this motherfucker all day want to walk up and down the streets. Can I get $1? Can I get $1? He looked like a nerd that got high on something and got turned out. Black dude, black kid with glasses. But it's like that's all he do, all day, every day. Every time I see him, let me get $1. Let me get $1. And my cousin, like, man, go ahead and hit a lick, nigga. Go put an application, like, you know what I'm saying? Even though him, me, anybody in this world, a lot of niggas have a problem getting jobs or keeping jobs. But the thing about it is, we not doing that, just standing at the store asking for $1, right? And to this day, he's still doing it. And I said, bro, you've been doing this for like 6 years ago. And you still doing the same thing. You get what I'm saying? We should not put too much care into these homeless people. Some people have issues where they fell down on their luck and whatever. But most of these motherfuckers out here that's homeless, they're drug addicts. And they want nothing but to do nothing all day, get a couple dollars and go get high. And I say that because at the day labor spot, I stopped trying to do this shit because it was always something. You feel me? Like, by the time I got, like, they only want to use people who's been there, going there faithfully, you know what I'm saying? But, like, parking there, waiting for them to open and then leaving, it's a whole crowd of homeless people outside and not doing nothing, bro. Right outside the day labor place. You get what I'm saying? People want to talk about we need to put more concern in the homeless people in our country. But the homeless people in our country don't want to do nothing but be drug addicts. They sit outside, then they on the sidewalk just bullshit, hanging out, got lawn chairs outside, sitting on the tree, just bullshitting all day, falling asleep on the sidewalk on a cardboard box. That's a hard life to live, but when they just taking it and not doing anything to fix it, there's times like when I'm not, if I don't have a job, I'm not working. It might be times where I might play the game all day and might clean the house and not do shit, right? But I'm not this. I got you know what I'm saying? I'm all right now. I ain't all right, but you get what I'm saying? I'm not in a position to where if I need to go to sleep, if I want to go take a nap right now, I have to sleep on where I'm at on the side. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying that some homeless people don't need help, but it damn sure majority of these motherfuckers are homeless because of themselves. They probably came, everybody fucks up and go through shit. But what do you do in that going through shit? You lose your house. Okay, it happens. You lose your place to stay, sometimes it happens. But I mean, what do you do when that happens? You just say fuck it and just get comfortable wearing the same thing every day and just sitting on your ass asking for $1 to collect the money to get, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I used to do meth. When I used to do meth, I was dating a girl, I don't even remember how this happened, but she was like, she gonna stand outside and like tell people like she's pregnant and the car broke down, like stupid shit just to get a sack of weed. And this hoe made like $100 an hour. And then I like, man, shit, fuck it. Not pimping a bit, but you know, I've never, you hear me? When I say never, I never went out there and did that shit. But she wanted to do it, I let her go do it. You know what I'm saying? I've done stupid shit before. But I'm saying, like, in that, we're just trying to get high. That's why I speak the way that I speak, because ain't none of these homeless people trying to get out of their situation. When in the middle of the day, you sleep on a bus stop or on a sidewalk. I remember one time I had to save this man's life. His ass done crashed out and fell asleep in the middle of the street. Pizza man come around the corner. I had to stop him and let him know, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't get up after that. So I went inside because I didn't want to see anything. You get what I'm saying? But motherfuckers like that don't need no help from no assistance from the government, bro. Because they ain't gonna do nothing but take whatever they get and go trade it for some rock and end up in the same position, bro. A motherfucker get help that won't help. Yeah. I'm not sitting here saying, man, fuck homeless motherfuckers, because any given time, a shit can flip, and I could be homeless. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be homeless and just sitting on the street just asking for $1. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. So I have no sympathy for those motherfuckers who do. I feel bad for the people who, you know, end up on hard times and struggling. But that's a different scenario. It's a different topic. So I think some of these new puss-ass Americans with their new generational way of thinking, they need to get out that pussy shit and open their eyes. You can't just do that type of shit all day, every day, and think that somebody's supposed to help you get up out of the situation. It's dumb. So that's all I have on that. Take care.